What's up? You find me about a week later, the repairs are holding up beautifully and the car's been a joy to drive. I have gone through a tank of gas and I could not be happier. Now, there are 2.5 things that are stopping this from being my daily. And I need it to be my daily for the next few months because I need to get my current daily, the E46 Touring, into the garage so it can begin its M3 conversion. The first thing that's wrong is it's got a nasty clunk coming from the front right. Now I think those are aftermarket sway bar end links. They're a little bit longer and they're supposed to compensate for the vehicle being lowered, but I think I'm gonna revert back to OEM on those because there's no quality like OEM quality. That should take care of that. The second issue is that the airbox cover, all those screws are just screwed into plastic, and over time the plastic gets brittle and some of those screws lose their thread. And the airbox lid is kind of just hanging on a little bit loose. I'm getting a whistle sound and I don't want to be sucking in all that hot air from the engine bay. So we're gonna fix that. The third thing is kind of a funsie. The steering wheel is mangled and I have a brand new used one in great condition that I'm gonna pop on just to make the driving experience that much better. We interact with a handful of things every time we drive, and sometimes you just want those things to be as good as possible. So 3 things today. We're going to the shop. Let's rock and roll.
With the sway bar end links off the car, let's have a quick comparison. The OEM units have a conical washer built into the bottom that allows the sway bar end link to articulate under load, whereas the aftermarket option does not. The OEM unit also has the heads of the sway bar end link off-center from each other, which is the natural positioning of the coilover to the sway bar. The aftermarket solution is straight, and it relies on the bushings to make up that angle. No bueno. So let's pop the OEM ones back in.
Torqued and painted.
I did obviously do the passenger side, but no use in watching this twice.
Okay, sway bar end links done. I'm very sweaty. And now we're gonna turn our attention to the steering wheel because this one is damaged. Probably a little bit of the previous owner, probably a little bit of me, but the top is very wrinkly and it's starting to peel. And we have a brand new used one. So without further ado, let's get that.
Shiny leather, faded stitching, bumpy texture. It's out of here. And the new one looks pretty new. Just need to transfer over some components and pop it right back in. And finally, to the airbox lid. As I mentioned earlier, these screws thread into the plastic, and if you over tighten even slightly, even once, the threads get ruined and then they don't hold anything. But I've got a solution. We're talking washers, we're talking bolts, and we're talking appropriately sized brass inserts. We're gonna seal the washers to the cover, drill the holes in the box to accommodate the brass inserts, hammer in the brass inserts, until it looks like this. And just put it back together with the new hardware. Bada bing, bada boom, easy peasy. And we're done. This has been refined into being a really, really good and comfortable daily. Solid power, beautiful noise, sensitive steering feedback. It's honestly a really, really, really good car. Just listen to it. And with that, I leave you. If you're not already subscribed, I kindly ask you to do so. It helps a small channel like mine out a lot. The next time you see me, I'm finally putting the S54 back together for the E46 Touring. It's been a minute, but the parts are here. I'm super excited and I think you'll like it too.